the skyline
right
of
now
this
we are
metropolitan, and
actually
later
about
we'll be showing
300
you guys,
above
the
from the ground,
closer
where
view
you
of
can
the
literally
tallest
get a
skyscrapers
close
in China,
view of the
the
skyline
of
of
this metropolitan, and later we'll be showing you guys,
and of course
the
iconic
closer
view.
view.
Yes, but firstly, of course, we are coming here for the CIIE. This is the fourth time for Shanghai to host this big event.
The iconic band.
Yes, but firstly, of course, we are coming here for the CIIE. This is the fourth time for Shanghai to host this big event, and over 3,000 exhibitors are ready. They have been ready, and tonight there will be a grand opening from November the 5th to the 10th. They will be showcasing the latest technologies and products to the whole Chinese market and around the world.
Yes, as you mentioned, there are over 3,000 global participants are already here from over 127 regions, and the countries are getting their global.
We will be covering these exhibitions every day and bring you the latest. But now, as you can see from our camera, this is Baiyulan Plaza,
Yep.
and that tower is quite unique in shape. That's a city.
And it also is the city flower for Shanghai. That's brings representations of Shanghai City as a pioneering
studios specially set up for this year's China International Import Expo, and our anchors, reporters, and also guests from these exhibitors will be taking here to have more discussions about this year's CIIE.
Yes, well, stay tuned with the CGTN while our anchors bring you the latest coverage from the event. You can also get a view of the bound.
Of course. And Bound is a mixture of Eastern and Western cultures and buildings. Many of the buildings have over 100 years history. And for example, that one is a bell tower, and the bell rings every 15 minutes. And next to the bell tower is a Peace Hotel. There is a very senior, jazz performing team performing every week, and bringing the classic music for the Shanghai City.
And you know what? When the evening comes, all these iconic landmarks of the city, such as the Oriental Pearl Tower, Shanghai World Financial Center, and all these buildings, historic buildings along the bound, will illuminate and telling a different story of economic development as well as the rapid changes of Shanghai's landscape.
Yeah, as you can see from our camera, this is Huangpu River, which is considered as a mother river of Shanghai City. And every day, numerous hundreds of ships are still commuting through this river. And there are lots of tourists coming here to take a tour in Shanghai.
Yeah, but you can see there aren't much, not many visitors right now. This is, 10:30 in the morning, and also with the Shanghai has also strengthened the COVID restrictions given, this huge event is going on in this city. But usually there will be crowds packed with the visitors, especially at night.
Of course, and you can see this is a Bond, and that is Lujiazui Financial Center, and this is Eastern Pole, Oriental Pole TV Tower, and next to that is Trial Building of Shanghai, Shanghai Tower, and also Jinmao Tower and International Financial Center.
Yep.
It's very iconic landmarks for the Shanghai City.
Yeah, all these trial buildings formed the super tall buildings in the world. Now we're gonna take a closer look at all these buildings, all these skyscrapers. This one looks like the it was accomplished back in
about
Hello and welcome to our special live streaming segment coming to you up from the air in Shanghai. I'm Dongxue.
Hi, this is Wu Lei. We are now flying over Shanghai, about 300 meters above the ground. And I've been living here since 2018, but this is my very first time to give you a bird view about this beautiful city, and it's a very unique experience.
Yeah, later we will be showing you guys literally the skyline of these metropolitans. You know, we will take you to take a closer look at the tallest skyscrapers in China, the Huangpu River, and of course, the iconic Bound.
Back as soon as possible.
Right now, what you can see is one of the skyscrapers here in Shanghai. And this is the Baiyulan Plaza, right?
Yes, that shape is quite beautiful, and
Looks
Baiyulan
like
is a city flower of the Shanghai.
Yep. As you mentioned, you know, this building is named after a flower, and it happens to be the city flower of Shanghai. You know, it's representations of Shanghai City as pioneering, thriving, and
Better than that is now.
but I mean, what other better way to see Shanghai, right?
Yes,
we are already
this is a quite
up
unique
in the air.
View.
Exactly.
As you can see from our camera, this is a Huangpu River, and flowing through the center of the Shanghai. You can see the Lujiazui Financial Center over there. It's a very iconic and landmark.
Now we are approaching to our CMG's setting up by the Bound.
Yes, there are 3 special studios there because we know China Media Groups have a lot of language channels, including Chinese, English, also Arabic, Spanish, Russia, and also
Chinese.
yes. So these special studios were set up for this year's China International Import Expo, and from today to November the 10th, our reporters, anchors, and also guests will be there, bring you the latest discussions about the CIIE.
Yes, the reason why we set up the studios by the bound is because we can use the night view of the bound as a backdrop.
Yeah.
It's very stunning. So just stay tuned with the CGTN's reports during the CIIE. So you will, get not only get the latest information, but also get to enjoy the beautiful view of the bound.
We are now approaching the bound. As you can see, this is the bell tower, very famous. The bell rings every 15 minutes. And next to the bell tower is a famous Peace Hotel. And it receives a lot of famous people around the world. And also, there is a famous senior jazz performing team performing every week. And many visitors come to Shanghai just to watch their performance.
And also apart from, the bell tower, the Fairmont or Peace Hotel, almost every single buildings along the bound ages over 100 years. Right?
They witnessed the rapid development of Shanghai,
exactly.
especially the Pudong area.
Exactly. They all carry different historical stories, meanings and everything.
Yeah. And this is Suzhou River and flowing to the Huangpu River.
And emerging into Yangtze River.
Yeah, they are considered as the mother river of Shanghai.
Well, as you can probably see, there are not many visitors by the time here by the bound, because obviously now it's morning. It's a Thursday morning.
Yeah.
And also because of the CIIE event, the Shanghai City has strengthened the COVID restrictions. So
yeah, but as you can see from the above, there are many ships there. This Huangpu River still serves a very important function for the shipping industry.
Yeah, and now we're approaching to the financial center area.
Yeah.
Of Shanghai World International Center.
Yes.
Shanghai
Tower.
Exactly.
Shanghai Tower is the tallest. Actually, in this September, we went to the top of this Shanghai Tower.
Wow, nice.
And we also do a lot of special programs.
Yeah.
That's a very unique building because this building has a lot of advanced equipment and also environmental friendly solutions to improve the efficiency of this building.
I see. And now this one looks like a beer opener.
Yeah,
it's
quite
actually,
interesting.
Yeah, it's actually the World International Financial Center. And this building, this skyscraper, completed in 2008 and used to be the second tallest building in the world.
Yes, let me give you some numbers regarding the Lujiazui Financial Center, because there are over 6,000 financial institutions in this place, and over 40% of China's foreign banks are in Lujiazui, and over 90% of private equity institutions are based here. And there are over 340 global 500 Fortune institutions in this place. Over 300,000 staff in the financial sectors are working here. So that is why Shanghai is called one of the most influential financial centers in Asia.
Yes.
Also in the a
port and a cultural center. A lot of international international organizations have set up their firms or their headquarters here in Shanghai. For instance, JP Morgan from the United States, and the world's largest hedge fund, Bridgewater Associates, has also set up an investment management unit in Shanghai. So yeah, as thanks to China's further liberalization of the financial market, and it's opening up.
So that's why I think Shanghai is hosting the CIIE since 2018. And this year, as we mentioned, over 3,000 companies will be participating. They will be showcasing their latest technologies and products. And they're hoping to tap into the Chinese market and also cooperate with more Chinese partners.
Yes, and earlier I also talked to one of the merchandisers who are joining the CIIE this year. He said that
be covering the whole CIIE from November the 5th to the 10th, and we will keep you posted.
Yeah, if you have any questions, any messages, just leave your comments below through all of our CGTN platforms.